Hello and welcome back to another two-handed Lord of the Rings recorded gameplay. Yeah, that's right. We are starting the series back up with the Agmar Awakens cycle. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be playing through these the cycle, not the campaign, but the cycle using cards that only come from the core set, the starter decks, and then the Agmar Awakens and not investigator pack, starter player card pack. So and then when we move on to Dream Chaser, we'll use just the Dream Chaser cards and stuff like that. But I know that there's some people out there that, this is what they're working with. And so I wanted to kind of see what we could build with that limited card pool. And that's what we're going to be doing. We are playing two-handed. We are not playing a campaign mode. If that is something that you are very passionate about seeing, let me know. We can work on that, figure it out, and see if it's something that we actually can do. I don't actually have the campaign. I don't have a printer, so I don't know how I would get the cards. That's the main thing. So we're gonna be just playing through the cycle with the just in order. We are playing a modified version of the Rohan starter deck and then a modified version of the Dwarf starter deck. Um, why? I don't know. It's fun. Uh, it's just these were both decks that I felt like I wanted to play. So here we are. Um, yep. So we're starting with Intruders in Chetwood. Rangers have sighted a large group of orcs making its way towards the Bree land. The Dunedain Mr. I has asked you to help him intercept the war party before it can reach the quiet village. The orcs are a day ahead of you and moving fast, but there's hope you can still catch them with the Rangers tracking skill. We're going to put Mr. I into play. He has a XXX4, where X is the number of quest cards in play. And then after a side quest is revealed from the encounter deck, we can ready Mr. I. And then if he loses play, we lose the game. And then he's going to be our first player marker because he moves with the first player. Each player chooses a different location, adds it to the staging area. So we've got these shrouded hills, then the rugged country, and then we have to add a orc war party to the staging area. Orc war party is a 3/6/3/6. While he's in the staging area, enemies in the staging area cannot be damaged, and he's just mean. And we actually cannot win the game while the orc war party is in play. And we got a couple of counters. So this is going to be what our total threat is. This is our total quest points. And then at the end of the round, we're raising our threat by 1 for every enemy in the staging area. And then they don't make engagement checks. Sorry about that. And then that's at a 0. We need 30 quest points. And let's go off to the races and see what happens. We're running a Ori Nori Dane mix over here. And then on our Rohan side, it's Miss L, Hirleon, Mr. H, and Aylmer. We got a Legacy of Durin to start us out. Of course, we drew the Minor. We got a Longbeard Elder, Hasty Strokes, Lure of Moria, and an Ebor Guard. I think we're going to mulligan this. I do like Legacy of Durin. I want to see not a Minor in my hand, but I also want to see a Sword of Gondor, Narvi's Belt, something. I think that there's just some better cards that we can draw into here. Honestly, a Record Keeper on turn 1 is pretty decent because we get the threat reduction as well as just 2 more quest points because Dane's gonna give everybody +1 quest, or all the dwarfs +1 quest. We're gonna mulligan. We got this. 3/6. Got Unexpected Courage. Unexpected Courage. So the idea and the play for here is the first goes on Dane, the second goes on Aylmer, probably. We got King Under the Mountain, Ebor Guard, Hasty Stroke, and a Minor. That's a lot of blue cards. Wow. Alrighty, cool. Over here, we've got a Horn of Gondor. I like that. We got a Gandalf. I do like that. We got an Ancient Matham. I like that. Foehammer, Riddermark Knight, and yeah, honestly, that's very, very solid right there. Horn of Gondor is after a character is destroyed, not leaves play. We don't have a weapon. We do have the ability for a lot of card draw though, and I'm kind of thinking this may be fine. We got Ancient Matham. We've got a Gandalf drop. honestly, what we could do here is we could quest successfully, big if, right? Drop the Rittermark Knight, block the attack with the Rittermark Knight. We do have a hasty stroke, so we can cancel any nasty shadow effects. That would be enough to do 2 points of damage here. Next round, play Gandalf and snipe the war party. We're gonna keep it. That opening play, getting rid of the war party, I think is there are nasty effects in this game that can mess with us. I got ahead of myself. I already gave us money, so we're gonna draw into a record keeper. Alrighty, now I like that. Okay, and then our card over here is gonna be a Gladrim's Greeting. Threat is an issue. Threat is gonna be a big issue in this game. So, yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Okay. First player over here, we're gonna go ahead and just drop a record keeper onto the table. That's gonna reduce our threat by 1 using Nori's ability. We do have a hasty stroke, which we're gonna hang on to. I think probably what we will do next round, we can go King Under the Mountain and probably a Miner to just kind of start ramping our resources. The majority, or the highest distribution of card in here is 2, and so we do have a lot of 2s in our hand though, but there's that. Over here, we will spend 1. No, we won't. We won't spend any. Will we spend any? We're gonna just assume that we are going to quest successfully, drop the Rittermark Knight, and I think that's where. Now, okay, well, if we spend 1, we can play the Horn of Gondor. We're gonna throw that on Mr. H, and then if we block here, we get a resource back, and we will have enough regardless, but we then have Horn of Gondor onto the table. Okay, I like that. Let's go ahead and commit to the quest. We're going to go 2, 3, 6, 9. Then I'm going to be counting that over here on this little red guy. Then we're going to go 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to throw Eomund for a total of 8. So we're going to go up to 7. Requesting 17. Feels pretty good. And then when he loses play, we'll get ready over here. So that'll be nice. Yep. Okay. So 17 showing 6. We're going to go 2 encounter cards. This first one, each player returns 1 enemy engaged with them. If no enemy was engaged, they gain Surge and Doom 1. Sad. So this is actually going to be the Surge card. So we are still resolving the dwarves. Discard 1 ally or player, reveal an additional encounter card. We will discard Eomund. It's going to ready here, and we're going to go down 2. So we're only questing for 15. And then we've got another Orc War Party. That is so brutal. Okay. So that's going to be 3, 6, 10, 11. We quested for 15, so we will place 4 here. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and travel here. We'll engage this Orc War Party. I don't know if I have an answer for the other one, so that's a little scary. We did quest successfully, so we're going to go ahead and spend 1 to play the Rittermark Knight, and we'll defend this attack. It's going to be 6. Gets -1 defense. We're already at 0. That leaves play. We will go ahead and add 1 resource here, and then we will attack for 5, dealing 2 damage to this Orc War Party. Okay. End of the round, we're going to raise our threat by 3. That is tough. All right, so 31 all around. Ow. Mr. I passes over. We'll stand up. Draw into a quick strike. Okay. We need the right tools. Pass on money. What we got here? We got a Legacy of Durin. Alrighty, that's pretty nice. We got a lot of card draw over here on our dwarf side, so that's good. It is our turn over here first. Let's just go ahead and drop a Gandalf into play. We'll go 4 damage here to take out the war party. I think probably what we will look to do is engage the war party here and block with Gandalf. Yeah. We don't have. If we do that, we'll see what happens. Okay, that's all my money. Over here, we've got actually some good stuff. Let's go ahead and spend 1 to play Legacy of Durin. We're gonna go ahead and we do have a Hasty Stroke here. Do we care about keeping the money for the Hasty Stroke, or would we rather just start building? Let's go ahead and spend 2 to play the Miner. We'll reduce our threat by 1. We will exhaust Legacy of Durin to draw. Of course we'll draw the hidden cash. We'll spend 2 to play King Under the Mountain. We will exhaust King Under the Mountain to. We've got a Magic Ring and a Longbeard Elder. I think we're going to take the ring. Discard the Elder. I cannot believe we drew the hidden cash there. I probably should have done. It doesn't matter. Here we are. Let's go ahead and Miner. We're going to say. We're going to choose. We're going to choose 2. We did not hit it. Ow. Tough start. Alrighty. Let's quest. Let's do the quest. We got 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. So that's minimum 11. What are we showing? We got 2, 5, 6. I need to clear this side scheme though, because you just get into this cycle of just getting absolutely destroyed if you don't clear them in these 2-player games. If we block with Gandalf, we are going to attack back for 4 because Gandalf probably won't die. 5, 6. And then we don't have an answer next round, but we could quick strike for 3, which runs into his defense. I actually don't know if it's worth taking on that war party. I think I may rather take on the orc. So we would need to do 6. And honestly, we could block the orc with Mr. I. We could honestly take that undefended. We may take the orc undefended. And then we have. Let's go 4 with Gandalf here then. It's going to be up to 16 is our quest. We're showing 6. We're going to flip into a orc rearguard. No more than 3 progress can be placed on the current quest. While it's the current quest, against we have to do an additional one. So Mr. I has 2. And we got an Agmar Captain. Oh my gosh. So many enemies. We're going to thread out, I think. What we will do is we'll do 1 game per video. I will post my losses. But if we lose pretty quickly, we may sneak 2 of them in here. Okay. So that shows 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The nice thing is we quested for 16, which means that 3 and then the maximum of 3 goes on here. Takes us up to 17. Nice. We're going to go ahead and travel here. Actually, we may not. We may try and get rid of the rear guard first. No, we're gonna travel here. The rear guard is bad. We'll go ahead and optionally engage over here. We're gonna take this attack undefended. It's gonna be 2+1 for each ally defending player controls. That kills a character. We don't have a hasty stroke. That's a scoop. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do another game, just because that was pretty quick, and hopefully this one goes a little bit better. I don't think I needed to. I did not need to. No, I did. I needed to take the attack undefended. This is. I've played a couple of practice games just because I'm still trying to figure out two-handed. Also, if I'm not doing something correct in two-handed, let me know. There's a lot going on, and I'm having a hard time like managing everything. So if you do see something, say something. I'm having a tough time with this quest. It's just like during one of my practice games, I revealed, I think, 11 encounter cards because I drew the card that was draw a card for every side quest, and I had 4 side quests in play. Then that card cycled into draw 1 for a side quest. I was like, oh geez. So that didn't work. The other thing is this may not be the combo of teams that we need, but I don't know. I really do want to make this work. I'm kind of wondering if you want to go like dwarves with elves, where elves don't need as much setup. But I feel like our guys over here don't need too much setup. But let's see what we got. I think also the threat has been bad. I made some tweaks to the deck before we started actually hitting record. Getting that second orc war party was bad. That's pretty brutal to flip into that. I still think that their rugged country and this guy are kind of what we want, just because they're pretty easy to push through at the beginning. We could go with the one that's like, there's the doomed one. Players cannot reduce threat while it's in the staging area, but it's 8 quest points, and that is not something I want to deal with. I need to, I think, build up quicker, and I think honestly, I just need to find a Steward of Gondor, quickly, and Narvi's Belt on the dwarves, because once the dwarven army gets set up, it just goes. So it's like, can you survive while the dwarf's set up? Not super well when you flip a second orc war party in turn 1 or turn 2. But we got this. Alrighty. So we got 3, 6. Give me that steward. We got sneak attack. We got Ivor record keeper, test of will, miner the Iron Hills, dwarven pipe, and a dwarven pipe. It's a no for me, dog. What would we gotten? As a miner? Not worth. Having the 2 pipes would be nice, but we need something. We needed something else. Mr. I also can take some attacks. Like I probably could have defended with Mr. I on that last game, but I don't think I would have been able to take them out then. Alrighty, we're stuck with the hand. We got a Hammersmith, Legacy, Hasty Stroke, Miner, Record Keeper, and a Miner. Alrighty, that works for me. Alrighty. Over here, we got 2, 4, 6. You got Escort, Foe Hammer, Escort, Oath, Horn of Gondor, and a Feint. That's gonna be. That's interesting. We don't have a weapon, and so Foe Hammer's a dead card. We do have 2 escorts, which are nice. The feint is really nice because we can actually pull one of the orc war parties earlier, but we just don't have any damage to push it out. So we could do like 5, which would throw 2 damage on it. I don't think it's that's a play. What would we have gotten? Horse breeders. We may have seen Firefoot there, which would have changed the equation. But let's go ahead and just shuffle this up and see what we get. Alrighty, got 2, 4, 6. No whammies. We got the Spearman, we got the Knights, we got the Westfold Lancer, we got a Feint, we got a Horn of the Mark. Ooh, and a Test of Will. Honestly, amazing. I love it. Yeah, yep, that'll do. That'll do. Let's pass out some money. Horn of the Mark is whenever a character leaves play that shares a trait with the attached character, we can exhaust it to draw a card. That's big. That's real big. We do have a Test of Will. I honestly think that we are going to go Horn of the Mark over a test, retaining the ability to play a Test of Will. And then we can, drop a Westfold Lancer into play. We can play a Spearman on turn 1. We can pull the Orc War Party and feint it. We can... Actually, we may be able to go 5, 7. That's not quite enough. But we got some options. We got some options. So this does exhaust Horn. So 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. Let's go. We got a Ebor Guard. I do like that. Let's go ahead and drop 1 for the Record Keeper. That's going to reduce our threat by 1 using Nori's ability. And we will have a Legacy of Durin play next turn with the Miner. So we don't have to worry about playing Legacy of Durin this turn. I'd rather just get the Willpower out there. Honestly, we could go the Ebor Guard as well. That may be the right play. The Miner can help us kind of ramp into something. And so I think I'd probably rather do that. We do have a Hasty Stroke play over here. So let's see what we got. Over here, we're going to spend 1 to play Horn of the Mark. We're going to give it to her because she is Gondor Noble and Rohan. So that's pretty awesome. We're going to go Lancer probably in play. And then I think we will... probably try and drop the Knight into play. Yeah, okay. I like it. So let's count up our quest points. We're going to go 2, 5, 8, 9 over here. We're going to go 2, 5 over here. So that's going to take us up to 14. We're showing 6. And then we will go ahead and put a Westfold Lancer into play using Miss L's ability for +2. So 16 showing 6. I'm going to flip 2 cards. I don't actually remember if I shuffled this, so we're going to just shuffle it real quick. Who knows? Alrighty. Got an Orc Rearguard. Yeah. I hate it. I hate sits. And the Agmar Marauder. After it detects and destroys an ally, return it to the staging area. Okay, so that's going to be 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We did quest for 16, but unfortunately, we can only place 3 here. Boom, just like that. Let's go ahead and... We're going to spend 1 here to play the Rittermark Knight. This is going to get shuffled back in. We will exhaust this to draw a card. It's going to give us a Horse Breeder. Alrighty. Actually, I'm gonna play the Spearman because I think I'm gonna block here. Um, that'll deal 1 damage, and then Aylmer's gonna attack back for 5, which will be enough to take him out. But no, it's gonna kill ally. Shoot, so that doesn't work. Um, don't think I want to take it undefeated or undefended. The hasty stroke, but it is 3. Ugh, so tough. We can take the war party. Taking the war party, or actually, let's travel first. We're gonna travel. Do we want to travel? I think we do. We travel. I think we travel. I think we travel here because I think we may not even. No, I think we do have to quest on here. That's additional card, which is pretty tough. And then we're showing 3, 6, 8 in the staging. We could feint that guy. If we do that, we're going to be attacking for 5, which is not enough to take him out. We're actually going to just play the Rittermark Knight. We're going to engage. We're going to spend 1 here to play feint. And then we will attack for... no, that's 5. Wait, hold on. Oh, no. A character left play. So that's enough to take him out. Okay. Okay. That's nice. I'm going to pass... Oh, Mr. I was ready, but it doesn't matter. We'll pass him over. We'll stand up. We will increase our threat by 2 each. 29 and 29. Stand up. We're going to draw into a Gandalf. Alrighty. 1, 1, 1. Oh, and this is actually 1 more. So, nope, we can only place 3. So, Kaflooey. Over here, we're going to draw into a Gloin. We're going to pass out money. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and spend 1 on Ori to play the Legacy of Durin. That's going to go onto Dane. We're going to go ahead and spend 2 from Nori to play the Miner. That's going to give us our 5th Dwarf, so we'll start drawing an extra card. I don't think I did that last game. No, oops. We will exhaust Legacy of Durin to draw a card, which is going to be King Under the Mountain. Do we want to go King Under the Mountain? Yeah, why not? We'll spend 2 from Dane to play King Under the Mountain, and let's go ahead and trigger King Under the Mountain. We got Steward of Gondor and a sneak attack. We're going to take the Steward of Gondor. Ooh. Ooh. And yet again, we are playing out of order. I just play whoever I think is going to be the most exciting. That's where I go. The most exciting turn is what I play. We're going to hang on to the money to play Test of Will. I think we're just going to go Horse Breeder to search for the mounts using Miss L's ability. Then she's going to pop out of play, which will trigger Aylmer. If we do quest successfully, we can drop the Spearman into play. And we can have the Spearman block the Orc War Party. And then I think we should be able to take the War Party out. We're going to quest here. And that could very much bite us in the butt, but I don't want to take 3. I think if we're going to take the War Party out this turn, I'd rather just deal with 2 encounter cards. One is, we have 1 cancel card, but I think that's where I'm landing. And then we can work on the rear guard next turn. I think that's what we're going to do. Okay. Commit characters over here first. We're going to go 3, 4, 5. We do have a attack of 9 if we discard the Rittermark Knight. Let's count over here first. Ooh, do I want to go with the Miner? We got 2. Sorry, I was at 5, 7, 10, 13. We are showing 5. There's 3 here, and we're questing on the main. Honestly, I don't really care how much I put on the main. I just want to clear that. So I think we feel pretty good about that. So if I keep Mr. I out, I don't have to discard the Rittermark Knight. Oh, I am going to go ahead and go Westfold Horsebreeder for 1 more. When she enters play, we're going to search the top 10, find Firefoot, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Give me Firefoot. Let's go. Beautiful. Alrighty. So requesting 14 on 5. I feel good about that. We're going to keep the miner, but we will use the miner after we know that we're not going to get hit by something. Sweet. We got Firefoot. That's exciting. We got 2 cards. The first one is Borders of Breland. While it's in the staging area at the beginning of a quest phase, return 1 enemy engaged with the player to a staging. And then we've got each player returns 1 enemy engaged. No enemy was engaged. Or it gains Doomed 1 and Surge. Surges into. Ooh, we're getting attacked by the war party. Okay. Well, that's not great. Okay, so the total willpower of characters is greater than the total threat in the stage area. Each enemy in the staging area makes immediate attack against the first player. This effect cannot be canceled. The fact that that can't be canceled is insane. We will toss the Rittermark Knight in front of the attack, I guess. It's going to be 6. Gets +1. It's going back to the staging area. That's fine. Alrighty. Oh, okay. Well, we're showing 7. We placed 7, so 3 and 3. Nice. Oof. So brutal. So brutal. We do have Westfold Horsebreeder getting shuffled back in. I'm trying to figure out if I can still take this war party. I don't think I can. I can attack for 7, which will place 4 damage. We can play Gandalf next turn and take it out. I think I have to, honestly. I think I need to just get it out of the staging area. We're gonna go ahead and draw a card, which is an Ancient Matham. Let's go ahead and spend 1 to play a Spearman. We'll travel here. Okay. We will engage here. We'll block with the Spearman. We'll assign 1 point of damage there. Attacking enemy gets +1 and return it to the staging area after the attack. We will. No, we don't have a test of will or a hasty stroke. Oh no! Oh, that's so devastating. Alrighty, it goes back. Oh, that's so sad. Okay, there you go. Alrighty, we're gonna increase our threat by 2. Pass Mr. I back over here. Oh, actually, let's do the minor. We're gonna name 2. We got a 4 and a 2. We got it. So Dane gets a resource, which is perfect because now we can hit Steward of Gondor. Okay. Let's go ahead and unexhaust. Oh, I can't believe that happened. Pass out money. Alrighty. Okay. Um. At this point, I look at what I can, or who can I play the most dwarfs with. Um. Let's actually do this. Let's go King of the Mountain. Got Narvi's Belt and Longbeard Elder. We're taking Narvi's Belt. We're gonna go ahead and spend 2 to play Steward of Gondor to drop Steward of Gondor onto Dane. We'll exhaust to get that. But now we have Narvi's Belt, which we can do some cool things with. I don't know if it's worth playing it now. We're going to go ahead and do it. There is one that steals our hand, so let's just get Narvi's Belt onto the table. This is another bad thing about multiplayer. Just don't have enough space. Okay. Narvi's Belt we can exhaust to give another, or any aspect icon to Dane. We do have a hasty stroke money now. We don't have... We could miner here to try and get the ability to... Yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to go ahead and miner. We're going to name 2. It's a 3, which goes into play, which is beautiful. And a 3, which goes into play. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. That was big. We don't get the resource, but we got 2 allies. I will take that. Okay. I was going to give the resource over here to Ori so that we can play Eber Hammersmith. And then that would then give us a unexpected courage for Dane. So that's kind of the long-term goal. But this, oh, and we get another card draw because of Ori. Needed to remember that. It's a prospector. Sweet. Okay. Okay. Feeling good. Feeling good about our hand over here. We do have the Ebor Guard, which we can get into play. That's going to solve a lot of our defensive problems. We do have another miner. Yeah, nope. I'm very happy. Very happy here. Over here, what are we doing? Our first player is the dwarves, so I don't think an Ancient Mathem right now makes a ton of sense. Because I think I'd rather just get, or a ton of sense on here. I'll probably go here. We could play a Gandalf. We could play a Gandalf. If we play a Gandalf, we don't have a money for Test of Will. I feel like having the money for a Test of Will is worth it. So let's go ahead and just spend 2 here to play a Firefoot onto Aomer. We're gonna hang on to Ancient Math and we'll play that next round. We cannot take a attack. We probably can handle it over here, honestly. The war party over here seems fine. Because we can go like 2, 4, 6, 9. We can still quest 4, 2, 5. Don't know if we'd be able to clear this. But we could take out the war party with the dwarves. We would have to chump, so we wouldn't be able to quest too much. I think we leave the orcs up there for a little bit. We spend 1 more turn building, and we figure it out. Okay. Yep. So we have the Test of Will. Let's go ahead and quest. We're gonna leave some out here for fun. So we got 2, 5, 8, 10. Let's go 12 here. 12, and we are showing 3, 5. Requesting here. Because I want to get rid of the Orc War Party before we start revealing more cards. So So that's 12 to 5. We're showing 5 here, so we still have a pretty decent amount of the character leaves play if that character shares a trait. So we're gonna go 3, 5, take us up to 17. And we are showing 5, 10. I feel pretty good about that. So let's go ahead and get our 2 cards. We do have a test of will. When revealed, each player returns 1 enemy. If no enemy was returned this way, it gains Surge and Doomed 1. I hate this card because there is the card that will reveal 2. I'm gonna save it for that. So we're gonna Surge this guy. Doomed 1 takes us all the way up there. This is the Surge card. To another Orc War Party. You gotta be kidding me. Then a Chetwood Forest. Wow. Okay. Wow. Make it stop. Those Orc War Parties are brutal. Okay, so we end up seeing 3, 6, 9, 12. And we quested for 17. So this 5 goes here, and we are good. We got 12 in the staging. I don't think I want to engage one of those. I don't think I want to engage one of the Orc War Parties right now. But we are raising our threat by 3, which is really scary. We could engage. No, but we wouldn't. We could chump block. No, that wouldn't work. We don't have it. We don't have anything really. We could chump block here. We could throw 4 damage at the war party with a Gandalf play, but I think Gandalfs are going to be needed for threat reduction right now. The dwarves can probably take care of a war party at this point. We would probably lose this guy for the chump. Actually, we may. No, we won't defend with Dane. There's no reason to try that, to get cute with that. We do have a hasty stroke. What do we want to do with our lives? Shows us 9 in the staging area. We're just gonna travel here. And we're gonna leave those there. Gonna increase our threat by 3. We're gonna go up to 36 and 36. I don't feel great about that. Mr. I is gonna change. We're gonna stand up. We need a Firefoot. Oh, we do have a Firefoot. We need more allies, honestly, over here. War Axe also works. Which we will play Gandalf, and I think Gandalf will defend. Okay. And then let's pass out money. And money over here. The dwarves are kind of on. We get 2 cards. We got a Test of Will over here for the dwarves as well, and a Record Keeper. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and spend 1 to play an Ancient Matham here. I think we play Gandalf. I think we need to defend one of those Orc War parties. We may pass money over because I think we're going to play Gloin. There's a chance that we pass money over to this side of the table because I think we'll need more money. The dwarves are pretty much up and running at this time. We have a Test of Will. We have a Hasty Stroke. I don't think I want to play a blue dwarf. We could play a guard. That guard cannot block a... But it is Sentinel. So that gets interesting. So we can actually play a guard here, which will be able to block one of the war parties. And then Aylmer can swing back and take them out. So we probably will get card draw here. I think... Do we take both of the Orc war parties? Do we engage both of them? That's kind of interesting. Currently, we would be attacking for 7, which would deal 4 damage here, which was not enough. But if we go with a War Axe, we do have enough to take out a fully healthy one. Is that right? Yeah, that's 7. We do have a Mr. I. Let's just go ahead and go 5 to play Gandalf. Let's put that into play. We can draw 3 cards, deal 4 damage to an enemy. We're not going to do that one, or reduce our threat by 5. I think we need to reduce our threat by 5, but 3 cards also can get us 2 threat reduction. I think at this point we are going to draw the 3 cards. Is that a bad idea? Probably. Okay, Galadrim Greeting. We're good. Quick Strike. Quick Strike is interesting. And Foe Hammer. No, it's not a weapon. Crap. Oh well, we'll get the card draw later. Okay, I'm happy with that. Okay. Now, it's our turn over here. Let's start out by let's spend 2. How do I want to do this? Unexpected Courage is right there, so I kind of want that. So let's go 2 to play Hammersmith. It's going to reduce our threat by 1. We're going to exhaust here to draw into a Miner the Iron Hills. Then we're going to grab the Unexpected Courage from our discard pile. Let's go ahead and spend 3 to play Gloin. We're going to give 2 resources to Miss L, so we can drop a Galadrim's Greeting next turn. We're going to hang on to the money here so that we can play a Test of Will and a Hasty Stroke to bail us out if we need it. Sweet. I like it. We could mine if we wanted to. If we mined, what would that get us? I don't think that would get us really anything. So let's hold off on that. Gloin also reduces our threat by 1. Down to 34. And the Dwarven army is looking pretty decent. We're gonna see, leaving these out long can come back and bite you. It's a really scary situation to be in because there are so many cards that interact with how many quest cards are out there. I think we're gonna go one more time on the main, because then we can get rid of one of the orcs. We'll get rid of this as well, and then we can go into it with a little bit cleaner of a board. I think. I don't know, man. Alrighty, let's go. Do we have anything in here that's gonna do anything good for us? Nope. Although next turn we can take out the fully healthy war army. But I think what we want to do is attack for 7. Which actually, we may engage over here. We don't have ranged, but can we? We can defend with the Hammersmith. I don't think I want to do that. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out what I can do. But I don't think we're gonna have a character leave play. So I think we're only attacking for 5, 7 here. So that's only going to be 4 damage. Now we could keep. I think we'll keep him not committed to the quest. Okay, so we're just going to go 3 over here. And that's it. First player is over here, so we would have to. Okay, we're fine. I mean, not really, but we're fine. Okay, let's go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 13. That puts us at 16 total. What are we showing? 3, 6, 9. Dang, you're fine. We do want to quest for at least 4 more than that. So we're at 9, 15, 19 is kind of the minimum that we would want to quest. But if we can put progress up there, let's Zygo does have to be a hero we control. Let's go minor and minor for 4 more. That's going to put us at 20. We're questing on the main. We do have a panic block here. And let's go. Got 2 cards. First one is an Orc Ambush. Alrighty, each Orc gets plus to all their stats, but we are going to go ahead and spend 1 to cancel the win revealed so we don't get more Orcs in play. That card is so brutal. Okay. And then we've got a Agmar Captain. Okay. After it attacks and destroys an ally, discard the top card of the defending player's deck. The defended discarded card is an ally. That's not much better than these Orc Warlords. Alrighty, so that's 4, 12, 15. We did it. So we're showing 15 in the staging. Ugh. So we go 4 here. This clears, and 1 here. Jamatham triggers. We're gonna get a Firefoot, Gulof, and a War Axe. Alrighty. We're gonna travel here and engage here. There's a chance Gandalf dies, which would be awesome, actually. We're going to be attacking for 5, 7. This is now 10. So regardless, we got him. Yeah, okay. After he attacks and destroys an ally. Is there a world in which we take this Agmar Captain instead? Because I don't think he will destroy Gandalf, and it can like create like just an attack surge train. That's interesting. Do we have a quick strike? We do have a quick strike. Okay, so the other interesting play would be to quick strike a War Axe this our next turn. Potentially, no, we would kill him. There'd be no point in not killing him. Is there a reason we don't take the healthy one? I think we take the healthy one. I think we actually are going to take this. Because we're going to block with Gandalf. We're going to swing back and take him out. We do have a quick strike next turn, so we can take out the Orc War Party. So I think that's what we're going to do. Alrighty. We're going to defend with Gandalf. 6, no shadow effect. Gandalf does not die, so we will swing back and take him out. We are good there. Okay. We are now showing 6 in the staging. I think at this point we have to go on this Orc Rearguard. How many Orc War Parties have we seen? Hopefully all of them? Nope. Only 2 of them. I think there are 2 more, actually. Okay, let's stand up. Increase our threat by 3. 39, 37. Okay. Mr. I passes over here. We are going to discard Gandalf. We're going to draw Hidden Cash. Of course we are. And a Miner. We're going to pass out money. Okay. Pass out money over here. We're going to draw into a Westroad Traveler. Nice. Alrighty. Okay. Okay. This is actually 8. We are going over here first. What does that mean? What does that mean that we want to do? Let's go ahead and spend 1 to play the Record Keeper. It's going to reduce our threat by 1. It's going to exhaust. Actually, no. First, we're going to go King Under the Mountain. Got Magic Ring and an Unexpected Courage. We'll take the Magic Ring. Then we're going to do the Record Keeper. Draw into Hasty Stroke. Okay. We don't have a Test of Will. I lied. We do. So I think we'll hang on to the Galadriel so that we can play a Test of Will this turn. Okay. Okay. We're going to go ahead and play the Honor Guards by spending 2. We're going to discard the top 2 cards to reduce the card Lure of Moria and the Dwarf Pipe. That's going to reduce our threat again. I think what we will do is we will use Narvi's Belt to give ourselves the Spirit resource. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to just give ourselves the Spirit resource there. We're going to use Dane's money to pay for it. Just makes it a little bit easier. Okay. Hasty Stroke. We've got a lot of threat reduction in our hand here just with the number of dwarves we can play. Dwarves feel good. Dwarves feel really solid right now. We could play the Unexpected Courage on Nori. Or on Dane. I think we'll go ahead and just do that. Will we have a... We will probably Quick Strike. Okay, there's a crazy play here where we go War Axe on Aylmer. We go Westroad Traveler in play. We Quick Strike the Orc War Party. No, we can't engage both of them. Never mind. I was going to say we could engage both of them, but no, we can't. But what we can do is we could probably engage the other one over here. I think we will probably be okay in terms of questing. So let's just go ahead and spend 1 and 1 to play Unexpected Courage on Dane. We're going to put that right there. That's on Dane. So now we can just quest with Dane as well. Okay. Over here, we're going to spend 1 to play War Axe on Aylmer. So Aylmer is now at a base 5. If a character is left play, he's at 7. I'm sorry, he's at a base 7. If a character leaves play, he's at 9. So we can take out that War Party. Okay. Alrighty, I like that. We do have a Test of Will. I think we're going to throw Westroad Traveler out there to help with the questing this round. Or are we? Are we just going to play Westroad Traveler? I think we're just going to play Westroad Traveler. We do have a Sentinel here that we could block. It's actually not the worst idea. No, the Quick Strike. The Quick Strike's taking him out. Never mind. Okay, so we don't need to worry about that right now. We're gonna quest on the Orc Rearguard here. We're revealing 3 cards. I'm trying to figure out if I want to play Westroad. No, we're just gonna go ahead and put Westroad Traveler into play. So we do have a Quick Strike to take out this Orc War Party. So we're gonna quest over here. We got 2 Uh, 5, 8. 11. We're showing effectively 11 here. We're going to add probably, let's say 7 because of this guy. So if we add 7, that's going to put us at 18. So we need 21 total. Mr. I need to keep him over here. Mr. I is 3. I think I've been passing him back and forth, but we got 2 here and 2 here. So that's 4. That's going to take us up to 18. Let's go 2, 4. That puts us at 22. We're showing 8, 11, 14. I'm just gonna go 2 more. We're gonna go 24. Because if we don't hit this, it's a very bad tempo hit. It's very, very bad for us. So let's go ahead and we're revealing 3. We're revealing 3. I forgot about that. Let's go 2 more. 26. We're requesting 26. No whammies. We do have a test of will. Outlying homestead. While it is in the staging area, we cannot reduce our threats. It is doomed 1, so we're going to go up to 40 and 36. That shows 2, so that takes us to 10. We've got another one. Takes us to 12. And we're at 41 and 37. Oh, wait. And this is in there. I never even committed over here. I said I was going to commit here, here, and there. So that's going to be 7. Okay, so I didn't need to commit all of that, but here we are. I think it's just easier to say not retcon anything. So 33. And a Chetwood Forest. Nice. Okay. So that's 3, 5, 13, 15 total. We quested for 33. So we blew that out of the water. That was unnecessary roughness. So this clears. That's great. This is going to get shuffled back into our deck, which we will exhaust here to draw a card after we shuffle. Oh, and this is cleared, which is great. I think we'll go on Orc. We don't actually have to hit Orc Ambush. Orc Ambush I don't think is worth clearing. I don't think it is. Okay. I think we're going to travel to the Chetwood Forest. We will engage here to fulfill that travel requirement. Okay. We needed to draw a card, which was the Westfold Lancer. Alrighty. Sweet. Let's go ahead and spend 1 to quick strike. We'll attack here. Take him out. We are going to respond by playing a Foe Hammer, exhausting here to draw 3 cards. We got Defenders of Ramas, Gladrim's Greeting, and a Rittermark Knight. Let's go. That feels good. Alrighty. We're going to increase our threat by 2. 43, 39. Now here's the question. We're going to blitz on this. I think we just see what we can do there. We do have to take out this war party, which will be easy enough to do, I think. So we increased our threat already. Let's stand up. Okay. Mr. I goes over here. Okay. I think we are at a point where it's a question on if we can outlast the threat increase, or do we need to be traveling here to try and clear these? I don't think we do. I don't think we're going to be pushing through that fast enough. We do have 2 Galadriel's Greetings, so we do have the safety net. Let's see what we draw. We got a Horn of Gondor. It's probably not worth playing at this point. We got money. We got a Miner and a Gandalf. Do we have a sneak attack? We don't. We're gonna pass out money. Okay. If we successfully quest, we have a ton of cards that we can drop into play pretty easily. We can play a Gula for 1, which is pretty nice. The problem is that the Orc War Party cannot be taken out by a single Aylmer attack because he's only attacking for 9, and he now has 10 because of the stupid Orc ambush here. But I think the enemy's gate is down at this point. We need to be just pushing as much progress to that main as we possibly can, and we will take the Orc War Party and just take them out somehow. What are we playing with our we may not need to. No, we'll probably not quest with Mr. I. Okay. So I don't think we're actually playing anything here. We can play Galadriel's Greeting later if we need it. But I don't think we're playing anything. I think we're gonna wait to quest successfully here. Drop in a cheap ally. We're going to throw probably the Westfold Lancer into play to get +2. We're gonna engage here. Aylmer and Mr. I can take out the Orc War Party. We're showing 8 here. So I don't think we're playing anything. So we'll pass over here. We are definitely playing stuff over here. What all are we playing? I think first we are going to King Under the Mountain. Got Hasty Stroke and a Steward of Gondor. We'll toss Steward. Are we dropping a Gandalf? Probably not. Gandalf, I think, is a next turn play, especially if we flip another enemy, because the Orc War Party we cannot snipe. And I think quick damage to get that threat out of the staging area on a next turn would be where we want to go with that. We can go Prospector. Go Miner. We do have a Hasty Stroke. Do we have a Test of Will? I think we still have a Test of Will over here, right? Yeah, we still have a Test of Will over here. Gandalf's the next turn play. I don't think we want to get too crazy with what we're doing. Let's go ahead and exhaust here to give lore to Dane. We're going to spend 2 to play the Prospector. We're going to discard the top 3 cards of our deck, which is a Hidden Cache. Beautiful. Test of Will and a Narvi's Belt. After Hidden Cache is discarded, add 2 resources to a resource pool that we control. That's going to be Dane. And then we get to shuffle 1 card back into our deck, which could be the Hidden Cache. It could be a Test of Will. I think it's going to be a Test of Will. Yeah. The other option could be like a Longbeard Elder just to get the threat. Then we are going to exhaust here to draw a card. It's going to be a Test of Will. Excellent. Okay. I dread drawing the side scheme that ditches my hand. We may still be fine if we do that, but I do dread that. Let's go ahead and drop a Miner of the Iron Hills onto the table. I guess we'll spend that resource instead. Okay. Alrighty. Let's quest. Let's quest a lot. We're showing 8. There's 3 here, so that's 11, and we only have 7. So we're a couple of turns away from it, but I mean we're in a position where I think are we're racing against this clock. So let's go 3, 5. Mr. I and Aylmer are going to be the ones who take care of that threat. We're going to go ahead and put this into play, the Westfold Lancer into play, committed to the quest for 2 more. So that's going to be 7. And then our questing power comes here. So we got 2, 5, 8, puts us at 15. Our defensive strategy is the guard. We got 3, 5, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32. So we're questing for 32. We are showing 8. Please don't ditch my hand. We got the Shrouded Hills. X is number of quest cards in play, so that's only going to be 2. And it does not surge. So that's going to take us to 10. Then we've got each player places. Oh, this is a win revealed effect. We're going to spend 1 and cancel the win revealed effect there. Sick. Okay. So this is actually now going to be 11. We quested here. We quested for 32. So that's a net of 22. We're going to place 19 progress here. So that's going to take us to 26. And that clears. We're not going to travel. Right? Because this is 3 versus 5. That's 2 versus 8. But we will... there's a lot of things that actually are happening right now. So this is going to get shuffled back into our deck. And we will exhaust this to draw a card. Oh, we can also play a card. So we don't actually need the guard. Draw into a Westfold Lancer. It's kind of cool. We don't have anything super great. We're going to just go ahead and spend 1 to play Gulaf. Okay. We'll go ahead and optionally engage here. We'll block. It's going to be 6. Gets +1 for each ally. That's fine. It's enough to destroy them. We will attack back for... This is now 3, 9. So that's going to take here. So now all we have to do is place progress and not flip into an orc. We're going to increase our threat by only 1. So that's nice. So we're at 40 and 44. Mr. I is going to pass over here. We're going to stand up. Alrighty. If we do draw into an orc party, what we'll probably do is just play Gandalf over here. I don't know. We'll see what we draw. We got a Gloin and a Longbeard Elder. I think we're gonna hunt for a sneak attack. Got a Westfold Traveler over there. Let's pass out money. Okay. King Under the Mountain is going to go and get a Prospector and a Hammersmith. We'll take the Prospector. Is there a sneak attack? There is one in there. So we could play the Prospector to get the sneak attack back into the deck. We could also put the yeah, so let's go ahead and give him the lore. We're gonna go 1-2 to play the Prospector that we just drew. We're gonna discard the top 3 cards of our deck. Got Gandalf, Sneak Attack, and Dwarven Pipe. We're gonna shuffle the Sneak Attack back in. I'm gonna exhaust here to draw into a Test of Will. That works. Happy with that. We're gonna spend 1 to play Hidden Cache to draw into a Stand and Fight. Ooh, that could be kind of interesting. Okay. Okay, so we'll just drop Gandalf if we need to next turn. We got Test of Will, Hasty Stroke. Let's just go ahead and drop 3 to play a Longbeard Elder. Okay. Alrighty. Over here, what are we doing? We've got a Test of Will over here as well. We do have a Rittermark Knight. We have a let's go ahead and spend 2 to play a West Road Traveler. We're going to use the ability to put Westfold Lancer into play. If we quest successfully, we can get a... I mean, heck, let's just go 2 to go to a Rittermark Knight. And if we quest successfully, we can get a Defender of Ramus in there. Okay. Okay. Here we go. We are showing 3, 5, 7. We need to place 4 progress. We do have 2 Tests of Wills. So we can cancel the reveal of, 3 cards if we flip into that. But let's go ahead and count up our quest points. You got 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15, 16, 20, 23, then we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and a chump block. So if we need to, we can take the an Orc War Party over here. What did I say? Shoot, I didn't count it up. All right, I forgot it already. 3, 6, 10, 13, 16, 19, 21, 23, 25. Okay. I'm going to go Miss L for 3, 28. We've got 2 here for 30. It's way overkill at this point, but rather be safe than sorry. And then we're going to place here, Exhausted and Committed for 32. We got 2 cards. First one is a Agmar Marauder. That's fine. Second one is a Outlying Homestead, which is Doomed 1, 45, 41. And then we will compare. We've got 7 plus 4 is 11 plus 2 is 13. We quested for 32. So we destroyed it. We did it. Oh. I like the decks. Like the dwarves feel like if you can just get over that initial hump and you can get the ball rolling, which really does just look like a Steward of Gondor and a Narvi's Belt, and then you can just, I mean, like, we have so many cards in our hand. I really like playing this two-handed. There's a lot to keep up. Please let me know what I'm not even going to say if I made mistakes. Let me know what mistakes I made, because that will help me be cognizant to like hit them on the next time. But that's game 1. So if you want, follow along, and we'll have game 2 out here shortly. I appreciate you all. Hope you have a good time. See you around. Peace.